Welcome to the Real Estate Baller Show. If you ever like any of the video we posted, if you like this channel, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? It helps us more than you know. And the bigger this channel gets, the more people we can help achieve financial freedom. Thank you and enjoy the episode.
You know, Eddie always says there's two ways you fail. One being undercapitalized, two being overleveraged.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't matter how smart you are, doesn't matter how hard you work.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you and I know how much this business eat up cash.
Oh, it eats up cash like crazy. And watching that cash flow thing just get sucked up can be, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And so I would say going into rehabbing, that was something, you know, a lot of times hard money lenders, like, you got to have more cash. Oh, that's screwing up my deal. No. You really need more cash. Right. So start like you're buying all cash and then leverage out. Don't start like you're trying to leverage up. So assume you can buy it all cash and then you're leveraging just to increase your returns. Right.
Yeah.
I think if we start that way, one, we'll have an idea of doing more deals or having enough leverage to do multiple deals.
Okay, say that again. That's very impactful.
So rather than looking at a deal and saying how much do I got, I got to bring 5 or 10,000 to the table, right? Just assume that you're going to be buying it all cash and you're going to use leverage just to increase your returns. It's not magic. I mean, I have a mentor that always tell me, he goes, yeah, real estate's great because you can leverage 100 to 1. Like, what we're doing, the returns are the returns. And as you get a hold of your numbers and you start looking at your deals, you're like, okay, over the course of deals, maybe it's 17 to 23%. It's what the deal does. Sorry. It's either 17 or 30. I'm sitting here talking and I'm like, dude, so it's either 17 to 23 or it's 30% or whatever. That's the numbers, right? I know I'm like right in the middle of the thing. But those are the numbers. Unless we're wholesaling, when you're super leveraged and it's more a different type of model. But if those are the numbers, then they're the numbers. You increase your returns by leverage. And
okay. So when you were wholesaling, what do you have a goal of, like, I got to make this much per property?
I did. It's been a while now.
Yeah.
I had goals of how much revenue I wanted to do. And the challenge of wholesaling is it can be cash intensive as well. For me, it was growing the model.
Mhm.
But I would look at, okay, if I'm wholesaling, I need to be making, try to hit 20% per property.
Mhm.
But I think when I wholesaled, I didn't grasp how much of a transactional model that is.
Mhm.
And a lot of times if I listen, I'll hear wholesalers say, hey, someone stole my deal.
Mhm.
It's because, time kills all deals.
Right.
So in trying to maximize the profit of all deals, it should be to do a good deal that gets you the most money the quickest,
Okay.
right? Because it's like, I got a deal. No, you don't have a deal. You have a contract on a deal
Right.
that has an expiration date, that is with a seller who's in a position that needs you to close as soon as possible.
Yep.
So if I had to do over, it would be, and I do this now. When I get a wholesale deal, and I don't wholesale a lot, I've wholesale very little, as a matter of fact, but it's like, okay, it's $7,000. Okay, that's $7,000 unless I have to bring from another source, or 10 grand or 15, or, it may be 30, but it's do the deal that's on the table. It's almost like trading. Trade the board you have, not the board you want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? So sometimes it's just what the deal does.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today. I do have a favor to ask. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with more amazing stories and insights from REBallers. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. I've been asked a lot about passive investment, and I understand that there is nothing passive about being a landlord unless you can find a great property management company. So if you own an Airbnb, a vacation rental, or a short-term rental, and you are looking to free up your time, contact our team at Buzz Vacation Rentals at 281-549-8432 or check out our website at www.buzzvacationrentals.com. Thank you, and back to the Real Estate Baller Show.